So, what's been going on lately? As you can see from my outfit, I just got back from a trip to the Caribbean. We went on a 4 or 5 day Bahamas cruise on the Disney Dream. Had a great time. I didn't get any flying in except for Valentine's Day. So the video you're about to see is the cut down version of my Valentine's Day flight.
Hartsville traffic, green paramotor preparing to take off. Runway 21 grass strip at Hartsville. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
So in the video, one of the things you see is I take off and I'm flying solo up to McBee. So I don't know if this classifies as a true cross country or not. I did get about 13 miles away from the airport, but I didn't land at another place. So is it a cross country? Is it not a cross country? I know when I flew helicopters, that would be considered a cross country, going to another airport other than the one that you started out, even if you didn't land, was considered a cross country. So I don't know how it works with paramotors. I consider it a cross country. I went to another city. Had I had an engine out, definitely somebody would have driven out and picked me up. So I consider it a cross country.
Let's go to McBee. What is that? Where'd the fog go? I saw another plane. There it is. Oh, that's a big plane. Wow. Oh, look! Oh, holy crap! They're gonna fly through the rainbow. Well, not really, but that's nuts. I wonder if it'll follow me all the way across. They call that a glory hole. Glory hole. Now, I want to give the nuclear plant a wide berth. My fuzzy mic. Hartsville traffic, green paramotor departing the field to the west, going to McBee and back at Hartsville. I feel heavy on the right. Maybe it's just the way I'm sitting, but I feel heavy on the right. The lights are okay. Nothing wrong with those. Oh, we clear all the way down here. Clear all the way down here. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that house.
One of the interesting things that happens to me in this flight is you see I get low down near a antenna. So I wanted to get close to this cell phone transmission antenna, and I get down low to it, and as I do, it starts getting really bumpy. Really interesting kind of weather going on that day. That high up, about 1,000 feet, it was cold, but it was pretty smooth.
That's the closest I want to get. Sideways. That's fucked up. Beautiful weather today.
I've gotten a lot of different opinions on YouTube about our nuclear plant. And as I'm flying past it, I don't go over it, but as I'm flying past the nuclear plant, it's like, how close can you get? Well, I want to give them a wide berth. You can't fly over congested areas, areas where a large amount of people are congregating, and the nuclear plant is an industrial plant. So basically, yeah, there's lots of people out there, and it's sort of a congested area. Try to stay away from the nuclear plant just so I don't agitate them.
gaggle. South. Across this highway. I could go over there. Okay, stay above 500 feet. I had no idea. $39 miles an hour.
So I fly up to McBee over the peach farm, and at one point you hear me shouting "trabajadores," which I think, if I remember right, means workers. So I'm shouting down to the workers over the peach farm. So that was fun.
¡Trabajadores! This is my favorite field. No power line. North of right there. Off the power. Now Tucker says a little bit. Okay. And then back into it. then swing through the gate and back into it. Whoa! Let's go this way. Petered out. I didn't get a stupid plug back on. I turned off gaggle by accident. Holy crap, 1,800 feet. I gotta get back to Hartsville. Yeah, I think that was called the Lakes, even though it's not right on the lake. I even asked the guy, I was like, is there going to be an HOA here? He says, absolutely there's going to be a homeowners association. I threw the pamphlet back at him. Nope. First rule of homeownership, no homeowners association. I needed this. Yeah, that's the airport right there.
Part 1 and 3, the ultralight rules. One of the rules of ultralights is we have to navigate by visual reference to the ground. You see a lot of YouTube people talking about, and a lot of people on forums on Facebook. Hey, what do you use to navigate? I use gaggle. I use my watch. I use this. I use that. We have to be able to navigate by visual reference to the ground. So at one point, I pass over the head of the lake, I turn to the right, which is to the south, and I say, I don't even know where the airport is. Well, there's an easy way for me to find the airport. Just continue following the lake, and by the time I reach the end where the nuclear plant is, I'll be able to see the field. Do some people cheat? Absolutely. People use gaggle, and that's the like, oh, I gotta go that way, or the airport's off that way. And so, do people cheat? Yeah, and it's okay as long as nothing happens.
They seem to be very high. Yeah, this is gonna suck.
So at one point on the video, you hear me say this landing's going to be gnarly, this landing's going to suck, something to that effect. I was not liking the bumpy air, and I was concerned the lower I got that it was bumpier and bumpier, and I was like, this landing is just going to be awful. And I think that helped me, realizing that, yeah, this landing is probably going to be terrible. Let me get that out of the way. So I was really happy with the landing. I came in, I dragged my back foot just a little bit, pulled on the toggles, and then wound up, stayed on my feet, didn't fall over. So I had a great time.
Ha ha ha! Down and locked.
Somebody claimed the whole thing was AI. And I guess anything you don't understand is AI nowadays. But I think I know what happened. At one point, I'm looking out the side of the paramotor with the cameras looking outside the paramotor, and it's my Insta360. And when I pull on the right toggle, the way the Insta360 works is there's a slight amount of overlap in the lens between the front and the back of the camera. And when I pull on that toggle, you see the toggle cord goes up and then it just vanishes. And then it picks up over here and goes on up to the actual back of the glider. So the brake line splits like this. And the person's, I guess that's why he thought it was AI. It's like, oh, this is AI. This isn't even a good example of AI. It's just like, and I was like, not everything that you don't understand is automatically AI. So I hate that, but maybe he was making a joke. I don't know, but it's not AI. Feel free to come out and fly with me up to the nuclear plant if you want to.